Corey's got initials all day and night. Can't stop thinking, can't stop writing.
Welcome back, everybody.
From morning till night, no time for rest. All he talks about, just initials.
Nice comeback win by Marnie on Friday.
Initials. Corey's world so small, so very tight. Everything else fades. Just initials. Just initials. Initials game. Oh, Corey's obsessed. No time for anything. Just initials. Just initials. Corey's heart beats for initials only. Just initials. Just initials.
A little too close to home, though. Man. It just seems right.
It's not wrong. By the way, there's 6 places around the Twin Cities you can play tonight. Initials game live. You can go play for free all over the Twin Cities. 6 tonight on Mondays.
What time will that be?
6, 6:30, 6:30, 7, and 7.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by Carboni's Pizzeria.
Thank you, Carboni's Pizzeria. Thank you. Hey. Here we are. It's beautiful out there. That weather's feeling good. Everybody's happy about it, right?
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
It's great. The sun's up. It's lovely out.
Yeah, guns out.
Yep.
5 minutes a day of light exercise could cut the risk of dementia for you. There's no reason not to get outside today and walk around a bit. A new study from the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health found that 35 minutes of moderate, vigorous physical activity per week was linked to a 41% lower risk of dementia over a 4-year period. The risk continued to drop the more exercise you got. And it's perfect because the Arctic blast of last week is gone. Look for higher temps all week as a splash of spring hits the Minneapolis area. Expected to be in the 40s for much of the week, with even some southern parts of Minnesota hitting 50 degrees. We could hit 50 today. Overnight lows look to be mild as well, with many warm days ahead. Be prepared for snow melting to happen this week. Anybody?
It's perfect out there.
No, it's great out. Yeah, I didn't know if you had more weather, but it was invigorating to be alive yesterday. I don't know about you guys. It was sunny. It was warm. You know what was really nice? It was just opening the windows and just getting that like fresh air through.
Yes.
It felt so good.
Ah, so good.
Yeah, lovely out.
Yes. Lovely.
Went for a long dog walk. It was great. Yeah.
That's a euphemism.
Yeah.
Walking a dog?
Yeah.
I feel you, brother.
Smoking that.
In reality, then it was a short dog walk. Quick.
It's thick, though.
Whoa, your mic's on.
Yeah.
Xcel Energy plans to shut down its coal plants to meet Minnesota's carbon-free law 5 years before the 2040 deadline. The utility giant could come close to doubling its capacity for wind energy by the end of the decade under a new power supply plan approved yesterday. Xcel also plans to build a new gas plant in 2028. Company President Ryan Long says the plan to advance their clean energy vision by adding wind and solar resources is right on schedule. In fact, ahead of schedule. Well done. Good. There you go. Congratulations.
Cool.
Gas man.
Gas man.
They must be pros.
So good. God, it's such a great. How do they know I got gas?
I know I got gas.
God, what a great. That's one of the best films of all time.
What was that from?
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber.
I remember that part.
They left a note on the door.
Oh, that's right.
How do they know I have gas?
That's right.
Oh, it's so good.
That's
it's
weird.
such a great film. From the beginning to end, it's genius. Thank you. Sorry.
You're welcome.
There you got it, buddy. A psychiatric board is granting, I should say, a conditional release to a Connecticut man who killed a man and ate him.
Jeez.
All right, hang on, Paul.
Yeah, please listen to what
Let's hear
Michael
the rest
Kastner
of it
has
out.
to say. Here's Michael Kastner.
Tyree Smith said that voices told him to kill the homeless man and to eat his remains back in 2011. Smith was later found not guilty by reason of insanity by a 3-judge panel, and after years of treatment, he began living in a Waterbury group home in 2023. Some Republican state senators are outraged by Smith's release, saying even just considering letting him go was mind-boggling. State Representative Devin Carney said Smith was likely to reoffend if he stops taking his medication and that trusting an insane murderer is a huge risk. Smith was released Friday. I'm Michael Kastner.
Thank you, Michael. I'm going to go ahead and say this. Doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right to me.
Is this a joke?
No.
Yeah, you think this dude is like rehabbed enough to be back in society?
That's what I guess so. I don't see that.
I
don't see that being. I disagree.
Yeah, as long as he swears he won't do it.
Oh,
Muss!
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Hi.
Do you guys hear voice? Do you hear Muss's voice, or is it just me?
No.
Because Muss is telling me to whack it over here.
Muss! Always go to the whack.
I'm pretty sure on Friday, Barb wanted to kill you and then eat you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was before we even started playing.
Yeah.
Good point.
I think she just despises
mean.
you. Yeah.
Man, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, she wanted you dead.
Yeah, I know.
She said Savior, and I said Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you said Cage when she said Nicholas. What did Cage have to do with any of the other clues?
I said The Rock was on AMC all weekend long.
That was a funny response.
I love The
and
Rock.
it's such a good movie.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so dumb, but it's so much fun.
so
Oh, it's
good.
great.
90s,
Sean Connery,
90s
amazing.
action films are the
Yeah,
best.
that Rock?
That's a different
The
film,
Rock.
Hawk.
Yeah.
That's a different film.
Didn't they use the fast cars to steal the Declaration of Independence?
No, that's two different movies. Brilliant.
Gosh darn. Sean Connery's so sexy in that film.
Oh my God!
With his long
the
hair.
long hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
They cut it, and it's even sexier.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Yeah, there was a Pulp Fiction moment in that movie, right, where they had to stab him in the heart with a needle or something.
Yeah. It's the only thing that was.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, to start in your heart.
The anecdote for the
whatever
chemical
those green
weapons.
balls
The green
were.
balls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hawk had those in the 80s.
You know what? Nothing a shot can't cure.
Yeah.
They had to stab me in the wang.
Who stabbed you in the
Wang
wang?
Chung?
They had to.
Just some regular guy that I ate later.
Oh, my.
I'm cool, though. The voices are gone. Right, Ben?
You know, I'm sure there's some sort of clinical way to figure this out, but if you're saying that you have voices in your head, it's not like anybody else can hear them. We can't take a roll call of who's all here and actually physically see them. So couldn't you just easily be like, they're gone?
Yeah.
Voices are gone.
Yeah, right.
I'm totally rehabbed.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they all left. They told me they're catching a train.
That's right. They're going to go hang out.
We had
with
our
Corey.
moment.
Yep.
No longer with us.
It was a long goodbye, a long Minnesota goodbye.
Yeah, I feel better now. Thanks.
But yes, I feel great.
45 minutes at the stoop. The long goodbye.
The long goodbye.
man.
Yep. I handed over
We've been together for 3 hours.
the
Why do we have
leftover
to do this
casserole.
now? Yeah. Did I show you this picture? Oh, dear Lord.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting.
It is interesting to me as well.
Yeah, voices are gone, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably shouldn't be out.
No.
By probably, I mean definitely.
No.
Should not be out.
No.
Yeah.
Why is it a political thing?
I don't think
Shouldn't
it
be
is.
at all.
I don't understand why.
I don't think it is.
Why is it? Like, oh well, the Republicans think that the guy should stay in the home.
Yeah,
Everybody should be thinking that.
I agree.
Yes, everybody
I'm gonna
should.
go ahead and say I'm with you. I think.
Yeah, that
put him back.
confuses me.
Yeah, I don't. I think he's got a taste for it. You know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's pretty good.
It's like when a bear attacks a campsite, they got to put it down because now it's comfortable with people, right? It's not like you can just let them go back and learn how to eat naturally.
Sorry, Zach, you can't stay here anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, you and Tommy got to go.
This is where Sauce normally goes, that's too bad for Jay Cutler. I didn't. That's the new me.
But you know what? You sound just like that, though.
Yeah.
I do.
You really do. That's exactly a spot-on impression.
I didn't know I sounded like that.
Yeah, I'll do the both roles, my role and your role. Yeah, did you hear they had to put that bear down? Poor Jay Cutler.
Was that you or him?
That was me doing both voices.
Wow. I can't tell anymore.
Man, a homeless guy should eat you.
Bear ate a homeless guy. Tough break for Caleb Williams.
I do say that a lot, and I apologize.
Oh, thank
Apology
you.
accepted. Thanks,
Thank you
man. That
very
means a
much.
lot.
Thank you. You know
I
what?
have the same old tired bits.
Yep.
Corey's going to go vacuum your house.
Yep. I'll vacuum your house so you sleep better.
That'd be kind of you.
See what your dad and Keller are up to this morning.
Yeah.
Here's a
I wonder if he's still there.
local story. A woman has been charged with leaving her mother's dead body in a Brooklyn Center home for more than a month, claiming she was waiting for it to be resurrected.
Hang on, let's hear her out.
The 55-year-old woman was charged with one felony count of interfering with a dead body. According to the criminal complaint, Brooklyn Center police were called to a home. They found a 73-year-old woman not breathing, hadn't been breathing for a while. She was estimated to have been dead for about 2 months.
Yeah, I thought it was just 3 days.
About 2 months.
Yeah, usually by that third day.
Yeah.
If it hasn't risen and come back from the dead.
Sick.
Might
You
want
know
to call
what, guys?
somebody.
God's busy. Right?
Right, Cor?
If I could just say one thing.
No. Let's move on.
Smooth on.
Smooth.
Thanks, Alex. Who's that?
Bullet Boys.
God, they're terrible.
Like you didn't know that, by the way.
The Bullet Boys are terrible.
Well, so is your
Right,
breath.
Cor?
F minus.
Hawk loves the Bullet Boys.
I wish you were dead for 2 months.
What's another Bullet Boys song, Hogs?
For just for 2 months, then you can come back. But we want you to be dead.
Will you sing
for 2
another
months.
Bullet Boys song?
Sure. For the love of money, don't let money fool you.
That's terrible.
Sounded like Bobby McFerrin casting a spell.
How many times have you seen Bullet Boys?
Let's see. At least 3. Probably more than that.
No, you haven't.
I really have.
God. Yeah, he loves Bullet
See,
Boys.
that's why you don't let the guy who killed somebody and then eat him, let him back out into society.
That's right.
Chris went to the Bullet Boys and said, I need to do this again. They don't
It was a
learn.
great show. I loved it. It was really good.
Went 3
It
times.
was real good.
Did you like Bang Tango?
I sure did. Wrapped up in this world of anger, no someone is like you. Somebody out there is banging their head right now.
Did you listen to the band King Cobra?
Not very much, no. I listened to Double Cobras.
It's 2 cobras.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. How about Brittany Fox?
Sure, man. School. My baby broke all the rules.
How about Dangerous Toys?
Oh, hell yeah. Tease and please and round for the dawn.
The Dong? Sorry.
Oh, man. There's a headline that says Bullet Boys aiming for new music in 2025.
Hell yeah.
It's about time.
Let's
boy.
go, baby.
Do you like them, Zacho?
Sure, man. Smooth up in you.
Yeah, that's right. He said it.
And what's the
They have a song called THC Groove.
of
How
course.
does that go?
THC Groove. THC. They had Brian Johnson as a special guest, featuring Brian Johnson.
Yeah, they've been trying to resurrect him for like 2 months.
Do you know the name of the lead singer of Bullet Boys?
It's Mark something, isn't it?
Yep.
Mark Summers from Double Dare.
Last name is a T. Starts with a T.
Oh, yeah, Mark a T.
I can't remember.
By the way, Mark is spelled with a Q.
He's
Oh,
from France
my
or Brazil.
God. Mark with a Q?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it is.
I think he's from Brazil or France, maybe. Am I wrong about? No, that's a different guy.
He's an American-born musician.
Ben's doing a
born in
deep
LA.
dive over here.
Thanks, Elmer.
Yeah.
That song kind of wails. That part's
That is-
great.
yeah.
Thank you.
Big fan.
Apparently, Mark with the Q was formerly of Rat.
Really?
Sing some Rat Hawk.
Yep, he was in King Cobra and
Round.
Cagney and the Dirty Rats.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You loved all that music, right, Hawk?
I did, but I don't remember Cagney and the Dirty Rats. I remember Cagney and Lacey.
Yeah.
Great film.
Great show.
A couple of real hookers.
Relax.
You know what I mean?
What do you want to bet that Mark was spelled with a C or a K, but then when he joined the band, he's like, no,
100%.
man, I'm rock and roll.
He was born Mark Joseph.
Change that to a Q. Mark with a K?
That rocks.
Yes, with a
Yeah,
K.
he changed
That's
it because he
rock and
thought
roll,
it was badass.
It's
Well,
terrible.
he's right.
No, it's terrible.
He's right.
How about Enough's Enough?
I spell Chris with a 4.
What? How?
Hi.
Hello.
See?
How do you... Hawk? Can you sing some Enough's Enough?
Fly high, Michelle.
That sucks
and
so
you're
bad.
just a little girl.
Right, Cor?
I'll never look into your blue eyes.
What I just found?
Your penis?
You can't pause. You just found it?
You fuddle around enough. Yeah.
I'm sorry, he's 2 years old.
What's the right answer, Zach?
Hey, this is Steve Zahn. You're listening to the Power Trip Morning Show on the fan. Man.
So there.
Cool.
In the can.
Yeah, that's
Steve's
cool.
on.
He was super nice to us.
He was very
I like
nice.
that guy a lot.
Yeah, he should come back in.
He's been on a lot of. Isn't he from here or something?
Yeah,
Is that
remember
right?
a couple years ago, somebody the I'm Mike Zahn bit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, right.
Remember one
that's right.
of his relatives sent Steve Zahn that shirt, and he took a picture of our shirt on him.
That's right.
So somebody listens to the show that knows Steve Zahn. We would love to have him back in if he's ever back in the Twin Cities. I'm sure he spends most of his time in LA, but who knows?
He's in a lot of movies.
He's great, man. He was White
really
Lotus.
is.
He was fantastic.
Yeah.
Man, last night, again, everybody continues to suck. I hate everybody on that show.
I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it. I can't wait,
Yep.
though.
They're all terrible.
I'll tell you, we got to go break, but Ben, you're one of a million people I think of when I watch this. This Vietnam documentary on Apple TV is the best war documentary I've ever seen.
No kidding.
I can't believe the footage they have. They will say, on August 12th of 1968, this happened. And they're showing footage of it, and they say, and this soldier did this. And then they show the soldier doing it, and then they show the soldier now talking about doing it. And he's watching himself on a screen doing it and describing what happened. I've never seen anything like it. It's unbelievable. It's a series on Apple TV. It's called Vietnam, the War That Changed America. I can't recommend it more highly. You remember the famous shot of the South Vietnamese soldier shooting the North Vietnamese person in the head?
Yes.
The still shot.
Yes.
It's world famous. Mm-hmm. At the very beginning of episode 3, and I'm sorry, it's not a spoiler alert. You got to see it because you got to know the rest of the story. At the very beginning, there's a gentleman sitting in a chair looking at that picture, and he goes, on blah, blah, blah day in 1969, this person was shot in the head by this person and changed the war. They shot that person because he killed an entire family of South Vietnamese people. That family was my family.
No.
And he tells the story. And it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. They show footage of a woman, a North Vietnamese guerrilla shooting a plane out of the sky, and they interview her, and then they interview the pilot she shot out of the sky, and you see footage of the actual plane she shot out of the sky crashing. You can't believe what you're seeing. It's fantastic work. It breaks your heart. It's the best war documentary I've ever seen.
All right, done.
There you go.
I'll watch.
Sauce with sports after this on the Fan.
And join me, Zach Halverson, tonight at Wild Boar in Oakdale for a Michelob Ultra Wolves watch party. Get there at 7 o'clock to watch your Timberwolves in action and to sign up for your chance to qualify for first round playoff tickets this year. Full details now at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Thanks, Zach. Let's get to some sports. We haven't talked sports, and I know Muss likes sports. Let's do sports.
Love it.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
The Minnesota Timberwolves lost 131-23 to the Thunder for the Wolves' second straight loss since the All-Star break. Ant had 29. The Wolves and Thunder are back at it again tonight at 7 p.m. The Thunder are currently 12.5-point favorites.
It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
I'm just going to say what you're going to say there, Sauce, and what you were posting last night.
It's over.
It's over.
It's a big disappointment. Mm-hmm. They're not a good basketball team.
It's a disappointment that they lost to the Thunder?
No, that's just this whole season has been a disappointment.
What do you think is the difference from last year to this year?
Well, Cat, but
really that big of an impact?
Yes. Yeah. And now he might be hurt.
Yeah, that didn't look good.
No, and they're
That was
all
an awkward.
Everybody in New York is mad because they were down like 25 with like 4 minutes left.
And Tibbs is still playing him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 9 hours ago you tweeted, "The Wolves suck. What a disappointment this season has been."
I stand by that.
9 hours ago, you tweeted, Dillingham is brutal.
He's not good.
10 hours ago, you tweeted, the Wolves are terrible.
I stand by that.
5 days ago, you tweeted, Common and I are back at Forgotten Star on February 28th for a night of comedy. Join us. And then 12 hours ago, you tweeted, this Friday, join us.
Yeah, this Friday, Forgotten Star. Great spot, right, Hogsteady?
Amen, brother.
Yeah, see, even the Hulkster loves it.
I thought you retired.
No, I'm back at it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad you're back.
But yeah, this Friday, one show, Common and I. It'll be fun.
So hang on a second here. Talk amongst yourselves. Rhode Island, neither a road nor an island. Discuss. Where is this?
Speaking of comedians, Kelsey Cook.
She's the best.
Special.
That special was so good.
My
so
God,
good.
is that
She's the best.
so funny.
The story about like 7th or 8th grade is brilliant.
Yeah,
so good.
The peeing in a cup. Oh, my goodness.
The whole thing's
Yep.
She's
So good.
hilarious.
Yep.
So let's just do more sports. I'll get to the other one.
The NFL Combine starts on Thursday. PA will be there broadcasting live tomorrow and Wednesday. The defensive line and the linebackers will work out on Thursday. The D-backs, tight ends on Friday, quarterbacks, wide receivers, and running backs on Saturday, and the offensive linemen on Sunday. So there's a group for Vikings fans to watch every day.
Saucy, I didn't get your take on the whole Justin Jefferson, Myles Garrett situation.
I would love to have Myles Garrett here. I don't think you could ever have enough pass rush. As we saw with the Eagles, you cannot have enough pass rush. You'd have to move some players around, and I think there's a good reason he would like to be here. I think there's a lot of fans of his that are here. I think he would
The
be
sheer cost, though, isn't that kind of...
Yeah, but I think they would redo his deal, or they could get Cleveland to eat a bunch of it. It would at least cost your 2024 first-round pick and maybe next year's first-round pick. 2025 and 2026 it would cost you probably both those, but I mean, he's the best defensive player in the league.
Without a doubt, yeah.
From the pass rush standpoint, he would be dominant on this team, and you can't have enough pass rush. That would be my thoughts.
Grenard and
all of it.
Van Ginkel.
All of it.
And
Dallas, whatever.
That'd be
it'd be great.
Ridiculous. And is there a team that you want to get away from more than Cleveland right now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think, I mean, I think he's on the market and would gladly be, I think he would go anywhere that can win, and I think they can win here.
Cleveland and the Bengals both just want to get away from those teams.
Why the Bengals?
Well, doesn't their quarterback want to get out of there?
Burrow wants to get out?
Yeah.
What?
Has he made it been
Where'd
known
you see
that he wants to get out of Cincinnati?
That's what I've watched.
Huh?
Good Morning
Are you
Football.
okay?
And that. Yeah, no, honestly. Yeah.
I have not
I think that
heard
would be
that.
massive news if Joe Burrow wanted out.
Because they don't do anything with the...
They don't spend any money.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're not going to put anything around him. Obviously, he's got the targets, but T. Higgins is going to be gone.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to pay for him. So now you got Chase. That's it. You got rid of their running back last year.
Yeah.
Mixon left because of that same reason. And they're going to have like 4 players that are going to make like $40 million next year.
Sauce,
so
I
they're not
found
going
it,
to
by the
spend
way.
money anywhere
Go
else.
ahead.
Sauce, 4 days ago, you tweeted, Love is Blind is the best show ever.
What?
It's pretty good.
4 days ago, Love is Blind is the best show ever.
Okay,
One day ago,
I know what you're going to say. And I have a
one day
rebuttal.
ago, you tweeted, This season of Love is Blind is awful. The second half is so boring.
So I didn't know, because it's the first time I've ever watched it, that it was broken up into so many pieces. So the first half is all these people in these pods, A-plus TV. You don't get to see who you're talking to. It's basically the only way you can see them is if you propose to them. It's trash TV at its finest. This second half where they've like met and they're like doing all the things couples do is boring TV. The 3 episodes that came out on Friday were awful, atrocious. Now there's like 3 more where like they're going to get married, and this one guy like doesn't want to marry this gal, but he won't do it. So he's trying to get her to break up with him. That's terrible. It's not good. The first 5 or 6 episodes, great. The rest of it, trash.
I got to be honest, Sauce. I couldn't get past the first episode.
Yeah.
I turned it on and I said, all right, everybody in town's kind of watching this thing. I know everybody at Twin Cities Live's watching. I'm like, I'm going to give this show a shot.
Because of the Minnesota angle.
The Minnesota connection.
Yeah.
It was so hard to get through the first episode. I'm like, all they're doing is talking. I don't know. I was like, are they going to do anything else?
Yep.
This is an hour and 20 minutes of just boring talk. I'm
Fully
like, there's
clothed.
yeah, there was no drama to it. There's nothing. I'm like, where's the hook? Like, I'm not. I don't like. You're not putting it together where I'm invested in wanting to know more about them or what the connections are. It's like,
plus, there's an Edina 4 in there, right?
Dak said that.
Yep.
I've since updated a couple of those.
Okay.
Who's the one you like, Zacho?
I like them all.
All right.
But Mason, maybe?
Yeah.
And what's the other guy that follows Hawk?
Daniel.
Yeah.
yeah. Right. I don't even know if I can get to episode 2.
Yeah.
I think when the dates start, like the one, like, because they like go out eventually.
Yeah, that's in the second half.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
No, it's not good. It's beyond boring.
Oh, good.
Great, because I thought the first episode was boring. So you're saying it gets even more boring?
It gets even worse.
Oh, boy.
The NFL free agency negotiation period starts 2 weeks from today. Teams can agree to terms with players, but they aren't official until March 12th. So that is right around the corner. Football season never ends.
Hell yeah!
The Wild beat the Red Wings.
My favorite thing. I
it.
just love how long it takes you to realize no one's going to say anything.
The Wild beat the Red Wings 4-3 in OT on Saturday. They will finish off the home and home tomorrow at 7 p.m. at the X-Zacco.
That's right, Sauce.
Thank you.
A great win for the Wild on Saturday. Come from behind. They were down 3-1 in the third, and then a couple of goals later, they forced overtime, where Marco Rossi scored and gave the Wild a victory. They play tomorrow night against the same team they played Saturday, the Detroit Red Wings. Back to you.
That was the thrill of victory, agony of defeat guy.
Yep. I'm Zach Helvers.
Hogs Daddy, your Gopher basketball team lost 69
Nice.
to 60 to Penn State. The Gophers are 14-13. They have 4 regular season games left.
Is this a joke?
No, they battle Northwestern tomorrow at 6 p.m.
That is a bad loss.
It's a bad loss.
Yeah, it's a bad loss.
It's not good.
Yeah,
Strap 'em
Penn
on,
State's terrible.
Put your helmet on, you go out there and do it again. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you win that one and you're a lock to make the Big Ten tournament. Now you're right on the border.
Yep.
The problem.
What are they up by? Like, I think they have like a 1-game lead and they're tied with a couple of teams.
Yeah,
but
that was bad.
if these last 4 go the wrong way, oh boy. Needed that one.
Selection Sunday is 2 weeks from this Sunday. I mean, they won't have to worry about that unless they win the Big Ten tournament.
Who's in for core versus 4 this year?
Duh. Course.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in.
Ben, Sauce, Muss, you in or not?
always
No, I don't like to gamble.
Oh my God.
I'll wait till golf, right? We got the
got the
players.
Oh, man.
Yeah, in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Gonna need 65 more, Core.
65 more teams?
Yeah, baby.
I don't understand what you're doing.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Are you high?
I don't know. He's just making weird noises.
65 plus 4, Core.
Is this a joke?
No.
No, it's not. It's a poor attempt at humor.
Oh.
Real swing and a miss.
For the Power Trip Morning Show.
Yeah.
Vikings news is next, but there really isn't any.
Oh, really?
Not really. You guys have any? I got nothing.
And there's always Vikings news.
The Fan.
Hey, all right, here we are. Ben's over there, Muss is over there, Cast of Thousands, here we are. Finch was not happy with the referees after yesterday's loss.
Obviously, I was frustrated with the referees too. But we got to try to refocus. It's a tough team to play, Oklahoma City. They're very, very physical on one end, and on the other end, they seemingly create a lot of contact offensively and benefit from that. So it can be frustrating. I thought, at times certainly early in the game, and I thought also at times in the third quarter it was tough out there for us, But we just got to try to make the next play.
No comments? Okay, cool. Thanks. Thank you, Vince. Appreciate you, man. Here's Jeff Goldblum.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, he's right. What movie is that from?
Here's Corey.
So I told the wife about the plan, and she hated it.
Oh. Corliss.
That sounds right.
As
That checks
always,
out.
yeah.
That checks out for all of us. I
Yep.
think.
Mm-hmm.
That's their role.
Right.
It's their job is to tell us our plans are dumb.
Yep.
That gentleman was talking about his plan to help an alligator who had a football stuck in its mouth. Of course, this happened in Florida.
I saw on our local Facebook page here for Ave Maria that someone had made a post about the alligator with the football stuck in his mouth. So I came over here. I thought perhaps I might have a little plan, or if I could get close enough to it, I might be able to pop the football with a knife, deflate it, so the gator could then just spit it out and move on. But I tried to get close to him, and he just wouldn't let me anywhere close to him. So I told the wife about the plan, and she hated it.
Oh, yeah.
That's so good.
Honey, hold my beer. Watch this.
All right, I'm on her side, unfortunately.
Yeah, for sure.
She's right. He's
Dumb
wrong.
idea.
Oh, well.
Just going to stab a football so the gator can spit it out.
Apparently, he went ahead and just chomped it on his own. They found the football later, all chomped up.
You know, he had to tell that story twice to his wife. Okay, no, seriously. If I take this knife, I can do it. Okay, say it again. So, she just wants him to say it out loud so that he could hear how dumb the idea is.
And the wife said, so let me see if I have this right. So you're going to be really close to the gator when the ball deflates, and it's just you standing there with a gator who now has the ability to bite you.
Right.
And you have a small knife. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
Yep. Why don't you swim with it, too?
Yeah. I'm always astounded when I see people playing golf by them,
Yep. Can't imagine playing golf in Florida when there's snakes and gators and stuff.
Yeah.
But the people that are from there, they have no fear whatsoever.
None. Well, they're dumb.
They're sitting there taking practice swings, and the thing's just sitting there 5 feet away from them and sunning itself. And you're like, are you nuts? I got my foot on the pedal over here at the cart across the golf course here. Just I want to gun it away.
Have they not seen Jurassic Park? The second you realize there's dinosaurs, you start sprinting.
Yeah.
You don't
And they're
play a round
super
of golf.
fast.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, they're very
quick,
fast. Yes.
Yeah. No, get away.
Yeah,
Throw
get
another
away.
ball down. It doesn't matter. They'll make more.
I had a buddy that lost a hand
Really?
to a gator.
No kidding.
Wow.
Well, where?
Friend of yours?
Yeah, in the 90s.
Oh.
At the bar?
No, the decade. Guy was legit, too.
Yeah. What happened?
Good golfer?
Is he still with us?
No, he fell out of a window.
Oh, man.
How did you guess that? A golfer, Muss?
Yeah. He said golfer.
Did he
Yeah,
say golfer?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you say golfer. I was like, wow, you nailed it.
Just a
So
rough,
he's dead.
pretty rough life.
I'm guessing that he had like a really fun nickname. You guys probably
we called him
boys?
Chubbs. Yeah,
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Did you dedicate a game to Chubbs?
No, I never really got into golf, but man, that dude could play the piano like nobody else. He was really taken from us too early, because my guess is he would have been an accomplished pianist as well.
Didn't he sleep with your grandma?
Whoa.
Oh, wait, no, that was the other guy, your friend Shooter.
I don't get this bit.
What are you doing, man?
I think you're taking this a little too far.
What do you-
this
yeah,
sauce.
geez.
That's a weird line of
Why you
questioning.
gotta talk about
Come
his
on.
grandma
We're
like
talking
that?
about his friends.
Literally 2 hours ago, he asked if my dad was going to sleep with my wife.
I don't think that's correct.
I think
Am I hearing
you're
things?
taking that out of context.
That's not what I said at all.
You said, what would you do?
I said,
You're
who would
twisted,
I
man.
said, who would you be more mad at if that happened? I didn't say, should it happen or how can I help make it happen?
You're always trying to put words and other things in his mouth.
Yep.
Well, he's easy.
Yep, if it's not a chicken finger, then no thank you. Or sunflower seeds in the shell.
You're so weird.
Your poor rim.
You what now?
You didn't know about that?
Oh, don't do it again.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, God.
Tell
What?
You like sunflower seeds, right?
I do. I just like the salty part of it. I don't even.
Right. The shell.
I just spit the whole thing out though.
Oh, you can swallow. You can swallow.
Zach,
You can
I'm a
swallow the
spitter.
shell.
You swallowed the shell?
Sure.
Do you do that with peanuts too?
No, that's insane.
Oh, okay.
I'm not weird, Muss.
Yeah, Muss.
This is Vikings news.
Seriously, how did it end up?
This time, great.
No, they're still in there.
No, they're waiting.
There's a big ball of claws inside your sphincter right
They're
now.
waiting and watching.
You know it's true.
It's like Sonic rolling around on the floor.
Oh, ick. Your poor rim.
Ben, what are you doing over?
Wow.
What are you
As
looking
picky
at?
as
Just
a
stuff.
eater you are.
Just stuff.
You didn't research?
Yeah, a little research.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Redco, your truck accessories pro.
Just to remind me, this is an on-air reminder that I'm going to come over there during the break to tell you the story that I heard. It's a war story that I heard about my grandpa.
No kidding.
Yeah. Anyway, carry on.
And by the
Vikings
way,
news.
also for public consumption, we can say you're going to be gone, correct? Because this is one of those things that we need to tell the public because they'll remind us that you're gone Thursday and Monday.
No,
Probably
no,
Monday?
that's Muss.
I'm gone Monday,
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
But you said, didn't you say probably Monday too?
No, probably the following Thursday as well. Because
the following
it's
Thursday.
equestrian season and like they're traveling and stuff like that. So I got to be home for the boys. Yeah.
All right, so you're gone the next 2 Thursdays. Muss is gone Monday.
Yeah. I'll confirm with you on the following Thursday, but I think that's their schedule. I think they're gone both weekends.
We're doing a reconnaissance trip to see if Arizona would be a spot we would maybe do the snowbird thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep. Well, we're in our 50s.
huh?
Oh, man, we're in our 50s. We're doing all the pickleballing. I'm doing sim golf.
Yeah.
Do
you have your sourdough starter?
I got to schedule my colonoscopy. Have you guys done that
I
before?
haven't done that yet.
Hell
I
yeah,
have
man,
to
I
get
love
that
it.
done.
You love it.
I do that every 2 months.
Really?
No.
What?
No.
I'm terrified of it.
You can do it at home by just eating sunflower seeds in the shell.
And then dumping into a box.
No.
That's the commercial.
Yeah, you can.
I
Yeah.
did it my way.
Yeah. See, Corliss gets it.
I've seen that commercial.
That's what I kind of want to do.
You've seen the SNL parody of that where they're dumping in boxes? That's pretty
It was
funny.
really good. It's like last year or something like that.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of dumping in boxes, how about Kelsey Cook's joke about taking a dump in an Amazon box?
right, yes.
My God.
Hilarious.
So good.
Yeah. She's super funny.
Yep. Anyway.
Guys, this is the week on the league's calendar that truly sets the stage for the madness of this season.
Yes.
Testing numbers, interviewing people. Yeah, it is the Combine. Ben, why aren't you going to the Combine?
Well, I wasn't asked.
Okay.
What?
And lack of care.
You know, it is fun to go. It's fun. It is pretty exhausting though, because every night, we're old. Every night it's in the bar, hanging out with all the peeps, and you're having drinks and clanks, and
that's the only reason that would go.
I know. And then you got to get up and you have to then work on the radio, and then for VEN, and then it's a long day of standing around and interviewing a few people. And then you do it all over again. It's
watching guys run in really, really tight shorts.
We're not really allowed in there.
Oh
no, we can't see the dingle dangles on the 40-yard dash.
Yeah.
So
that's weird.
I know.
It's like a metrodome. It's just going boom, 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 boom.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like Newton's cradle.
Yes, see? Corliss. Great callback.
Newton's cradle.
That's the ball.
Oh.
He didn't know what it was
called. Oh, yeah. They're like on somebody's desk.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Hawk does that when he sees the waterfall in his house. Yeah, Newton's cradle.
I'm waiting for somebody in one of these combine bits to just have a gigantic prosthetic. Yeah. And just see how far they can get away with.
Yeah.
Don't you remember the
extra
guy
pair of socks
that was running the 40 and fell?
Yeah, that was Chris.
And his just
Isaac.
Yeah, his schlong fell out.
Chris Isaac.
That was Chris Jones, wasn't it? From Kansas City.
Was it really?
Was it?
Oh my gosh! I think you're right now that you say that.
I think
That's correct.
He face planted and all his bits came out.
Yeah.
I know country artists that would actually wear an extra pair of socks up on stage. The really, really tight jeans.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Chris,
why would be uncomfortable?
Did you say me?
He does.
He did.
I would.
You've never
stuffed it? No.
Nope.
No, you know what I like? I don't want to false advertise, I don't want to drop my drawers later, You know what I mean?
And have the cucumber fall out?
Yeah, I don't want to be like, sorry, that's false advertising.
Yeah.
I'm not for that.
Here's my micro.
I got little tiny cars.
Yep.
Sauce, do your Micro Machines guy impression.
Yeah.
I heard it off the air like an hour ago. It was fantastic.
Give me a subject.
Sam Darnold.
Micro Machine cars.
They're great. They're fast. They're small.
Hang on, do that again. They're great. They're fast. They're small. What were you saying?
Collect them all. Blah, blah, blah. They're great. They're fast. They're small. Collect them all in every color, every size, every little. Isn't that what he says?
I don't.
Is he still with us?
Have they gone out of business? I don't know. Tomorrow, the Combine press conferences happen. That would be Tuesday, the 25th. KOC goes at 11:30 a.m. our time. And then Kwesi at I should say at noon our time. So 11:30 for KOC, noon for Kwesi. Interesting. I think they'll probably tell us exactly what they're going to do with Sam Darnold. I think they'll probably tell us exactly 5 players that they're tracking on free agency. Mm-hmm. And I think they'll probably finally tell us the truth about the draft.
I think tomorrow he'll have the same answer he said about Kirk Cousins exactly a year ago.
Which was?
They're going to basically let him go to free agency. He's earned the right to be a free agent. And because of how bad this quarterback draft is, they're going to let somebody else pay him about $50 million a year. This is one of the worst quarterback classes I think we've ever seen.
Yeah.
In a long time. Maybe the Ponder and all that class, everybody thought it maybe had some promise, but it's one of the worst quarterback classes we've seen.
And they're saying, Cam Ward is the number 1 quarterback right now?
Yeah, yep.
But even if there was a really good quarterback draft coming up this year, you're still going to get rid of Sam Darnold. We're done with that whole situation, and JJ is going to be our guy.
But like last year, everybody knew there were about 5 or 6 guys that would go in the first round, right?
Yes.
Bo Nix was the guy that...
John Barrett. Venmo Mastigian.
Yeah. And?
Carol Grotham.
Carol Grotham.
Yep.
She was the rookie of the year.
It's a dude.
It's a dude, man. Yeah. God, you are so sexy.
Thanks. I didn't know where that was going. But yeah, so.
Do the rest of your quarterback draft take as the guy from Micro Machines.
There's not a lot of good quarterbacks that'll all be gone this year. No one wants them, so Sam Darnold will get a bunch of money.
Not bad. Yeah, actually, not bad. Actually, not bad at all.
That's my take on that.
Good, thank you.
So, Saucer, if I can stand corrected because I have not done a deep dive on the draft as of yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I keep hearing that if these quarterbacks in this draft were in last year's draft, the number 1 quarterback, whether it be Sanders or Cam Ward, would be a 3rd round pick. I've heard as low as 3rd round.
Yeah, there's I forgot who it was. It was either...
Wow, no kidding.
It was a couple of the guys on ESPN that they are one of them isn't even in their top 25 and one of them is like a fringe top 20 player. It's just such an offensive line and defensive lineman and cornerback draft. So, of course, the things the Vikings all need. And, as I said off the air, the Packers have a lot of similar needs as the Vikings do. So to get any kind of wiggle room, you're going to have to acquire some draft picks to move up and down the board.
And we have no capital.
And they don't have, they have a 1st, maybe a 3rd, 2 5ths. And is that it?
That's it.
I think that might be it.
That's it.
See,
that's terrible.
But the thing is, the way I look at it is, I don't know if even if Green Bay needs all of the same things, but the draft is deep in every one of those areas, then
running back.
Then you wouldn't need to move.
That's a good point.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because, if they take the offensive lineman that you want, fine, we'll just take the defensive tackle
or corner,
that falls a little bit.
It's a good draft for the Vikings because they have, they need corners, they need safeties, they need interior offensive linemen, they need interior defensive linemen,
and a running back,
and that's deep in all those. It's very deep in defensive tackle and very deep in running back.
Well, super interesting offseason though with no capital, right? With the draft, so then you're hoping that something falls and lands in your lap. But then free agency, as you and I, Ben, were talking about off air as well, with what we have as salary cap, there are so many teams that have so much more money. Man, the dollar amounts that cornerbacks and D linemen are going to make are going to be ridiculous. We might get,
kissed.
Yes, we might get kissed. But yes, we might have a tough time actually bringing in free agents.
Can I Can I throw something in?
It's possible. Yeah, it just depends on what the other teams. If we actually get into bidding wars, I mean, I'm not in the world of like, let's get in a bidding war for one particular guy. It's like, okay, we missed out on that guy. You know, if it's the offensive lineman from Kansas City, and Chicago's going to pay him, $10 million more per year. I'm like, well, then let's not get into that bidding war. Right. Like, just let him go.
Here's the latest this morning. This came at 5:33 a.m. from The Athletic by Chris Branch. The journeyman Sam Darnold will be the headliner of NFL free agency once it officially begins on March 10th. They've talked plenty about it. Who's he going to go to? Here's his prediction. Sam Darnold heads back to Minnesota on a high-value 2-year deal to try to maximize a Super Bowl window while J.J. McCarthy still develops.
No.
We're
too far away. We're not one player away from Super Bowl.
Really?
We're not. I mean, seriously, what we got, like 24 free agents?
I agree with you, Muss.
There's no way. We're just not that close to put that kind of dollar amount into it.
And this was the plan all along. This is the plan a year ago I know nobody thought Sam Darnold would be as good as he was, but this was the plan to get a young quarterback. They acquired a second first-round pick, so they could, if needed to, go anywhere they wanted on the draft board, and it was to get a young quarterback. And now that they have it, signing him would go against everything Kwesi was brought in here to do, which to get the team younger and to get the team cheaper.
Yeah. We were one of the oldest teams, especially in the defensive backfield last year.
The Beezer. They're going to spend a ton in cap space in 2 weeks. It's going to be great.
All right.
What they did with the draft last year is what they're going to do with free agency this year.
Mark it down.
They did some big things with the free agency last year, too.
Yeah,
I mean,
and they did it cheaper, though. They didn't have the cap space like they do now.
That's a good point.
Right? Mm-hmm. Last thing is, with keeping B-Flow, every defensive free agent will hear your pitch.
Keep your B-Flow.
So, it'll be fun in 2 weeks. Thank you.
Speaking of B-Flow, did I tell you guys about sunflower seeds?
Yeah.
How's that flow going?
So far, so good. Fan 5 in a second. Headlines in the 8 o'clock hour. Muss is here. Ben Lieber is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.